For the sixth day in a row, I should say, El Paso is now reporting a triple-digit spike in COVID-19 cases. Now, it is a bleak milestone as the city is reporting its largest increase in cases to date. All this with 284 reported cases within the past 24 hours. This graph right here by Bob Moore from El Paso Matters illustrates this jump clearly. From June 21st through the 27th, just under 1,000 cases were reported during that time. Today's spike brings the total number of positive cases to 5,614. The number of active cases is now 1,833. Thankfully, though, no new deaths to report, but 147 people with COVID-19 are in the hospital. 68 patients are in the intensive care unit. 25 patients are on ventilators. Kate?
And new at 10, the city of El Paso has decided to postpone the reopening of services to include the El Paso Zoo, botanical gardens, city museums, recreation centers, spray parks, and library branches. ABC7's Brianna Chavez breaks down the spike in cases in the past 24 hours.
The spread of COVID-19 is impacting the borderland tremendously. That's according to city and county health officials. On Sunday, El Paso saw a record-breaking day, 284 new cases of COVID-19 in a single day.
What we know is that a lot of the cases that we have are because of close contact.
A dramatic spike in COVID-19 cases, nearly 300. Officials say community spread is the main contributor. The city announcing it's delaying reopening several quality of life services.
We've seen that all this week about close to 50% of those positive cases have been people between the 20s and 30s.
When asked if bars and restaurants reopening plays a role,
that can be a factor, and we can definitely continue looking into that.
Governor Greg Abbott telling ABC7 he let bars reopen too soon after making them close again Friday.
One of the most dangerous spreaders of COVID-19 was the bar setting.
Outbreaks at an elderly facility and a detention facility also contributing to the spike. No word on which one specifically. El Paso Matters CEO Bob Moore has been keeping a close eye on COVID-19, and he feels the reopening of the economy wasn't managed well, calling for more transparency from the city.
Until El Pasoans have better information about what's happening in the community, it's going to be very difficult for them to practice the kind of behaviors that we know are needed.
Health officials stress following health precautions now more than ever.
If they feel that life was back to normal, no, we need to understand that there is a new normal.
And of course, you can expect ABC7 to bring you complete coverage of coronavirus in the borderland. Just head over to our website, kvia.com. In Central El Paso, Brianna Chavez, ABC7.
Brianna, thank you. Now, to put things into perspective, there are now more people hospitalized in El Paso than the entire state of New Mexico. El Paso has a population of almost 700,000 people. New Mexico has a population of more than 2 million. JC?
Yeah, Kate, and as these cases of COVID-19 do continue to climb, high schools are now making the decision to cancel summer workouts. ABC7's Nate Ryan has a preview of this story. You'll, of course, have a little bit more coming up in your sportscast, Nate.
Yeah, JC. Earlier this afternoon, I reported El Paso High football coach and athletic coordinator Ray Aguilar Jr. made the decision to suspend all on-campus athletic workouts out of precaution to COVID-19. No positive cases at EP High, but the decision made out of safety. Since then, other schools following suit. Chapin High School principal Al Marsh told me he's glad El Paso High made the decision because it made his a lot easier to shut it down. Irvin High School out of EP ISD, Canutillo joining them. These schools had been conducting workouts since June the 15th. Burgess in there as well, but a domino effect from Ray Aguilar's decision to postpone all on-campus athletic workouts. Again, none of the following have reported any COVID-19 cases in players or coaches, but clearly the rising cases in the city, as you talked about, playing a factor. Coming up in sports, we'll hear from Coach Ray Aguilar on his decision, as well as Chapin principal Al Marsh on his follow-up.